Okay, we're going to go to the next step. So there are a lot of different types of phrases that can be in a sentence. There's appositive phrases and prepositional phrases and verb phrases and noun phrases and adjective phrases. But what we must have to make up a sentence is a subject and a predicate. So what I want you to do is on your yellow note card, So what number is phrases? 3? 4. Okay. So the definition of phrase, you can just put a dash. A phrase is just a group of words. And there are different types. Like I said, noun phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase, a positive phrase. Okay? Number 5 on your list is a clause. Now this may be a word that you're not sure what the definition is.
Santa.
Not Santa. Okay. A clause is a group of words including subject and verb. And number 6 is sentence, right? Mm-hmm. So a sentence is a clause plus any phrases. So a sentence can consist of just a single clause, or it could be multiple clauses with different kinds of phrases. And then you have 7 is paragraph, and that's it, right? We stopped it. Okay, so under the 7, we're going to write 2 particular types of clause definitions here. This is just going under the 7. Okay? Okay. You can put yours all on one line too. The first thing that I want you to know is that different books and different teachers refer to main clause or independent clause in a different way. But these 2 words are interchangeable. So sometimes I might say main clause, sometimes I might say independent clause. Those 2 words mean the same thing. Main clause or independent clause, interchangeable. Okay? A main or independent clause is a clause that can stand on its own. Okay? The other type, does anybody know what the other word for main is? The opposite starts with an S.
Secondary?
No. Subordinate clause. And the opposite of independent is dependent. So those two are also interchangeable. And what is the definition of that?
A clause that can't say anything.
Okay, so a subordinate clause or a dependent clause is a clause that contains a subordinator and therefore cannot stand on its own. And feel free to flip onto the back of your note card if you need to. You don't have to get itsy bitsy teensy weensy. Okay, so what's the next definition that you need to understand that definition? Subordinator. Oh, sorry. You gotta tell me when I do that. Okay, so a subordinator is any subordinating conjunction, relative, or demonstrative pronoun that creates a subordinate clause. And next week, when we get to this part, we're going to talk in more detail about what I mean, okay? But for right now, this is enough information to move ahead.
You want these back?
Let's see. I gotta pause.